We're all good still.
We got a cube left in us yet, do
Yep.
we?
Look at this.
16. Our sweet 16.
My name is Slyo. I no metal joints, and you can't get these phantom points. You can't beat me. You cannot beat me up for 16 phantom points.
Well, I could if we were in the same draft.
You could, but we're not.
Well,
Unless
I will not do that.
that would be
I could not
sniping.
because I could. Well, you would see me come online, I think, or also see my name in the draft,
Yeah.
unless you've forgotten what my MGGO account name is.
I have not, Stump Goblin.
The stump goblin, Captain Carl.
But yeah, I mean that would be hella stream sniping. Like not even like sniping with a 30-second delay. Just
No,
like
it's
I'm
immediately
sitting
like
in the Skype call sniping.
yeah, just like yeah,
Yeah.
beat me with perfect information.
I just like 2-0 you because it's 2 games you couldn't possibly win.
Like, I roll down to 4. I was like, well,
Let's see what this perfect information does. Gets crushed under like turn 1 Goblin Guide.
yeah, perfect information. The Hogster,
Hogster?
or is that Hoogster?
Hoge? Like is that like Doge?
A Doge for hogs.
Hogester?
Captain Carl.
Captain Carl. I like Captain Carl.
Captain Carl. That's good.
Yeah.
Will be our final challenger.
We'll find out. So, this time...
You said you were looking for something.
Well, I'm always looking for something. Basically, I'll always accept Cryptic Command.
Always pick Cryptic Command.
Yeah.
Looks like it's Slitty is our final challenger, and we have Geddon, we have Forkman, we have a Planeswalker, we have Diabolic Servitude, we have Finks, Vendilion Click.
We have below the curve. There's Arbor Elf, Alchemy, and Searing Blaze.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go through a couple options quickly. Kitchen Finks is probably the most neutral because it's 2-color and will be played in any deck, aggressive or control. Armageddon is Armageddon. Not much else to say there. V-Click, actually quite strong. Baleful Strix is restrictive, as is Sorin, but both strong. Geralt's Messenger is very restrictive, but super rad.
Yeah.
But immediately, like, my gut tells me the Finks is the safest, but is the safest the right pick? Or do
It's
I
not
want
the it's not the strongest, but it's the safest.
True.
I think the strongest is Armageddon.
Yeah. Well, on that note, let's pick Geralt's Messenger.
Something we haven't played in a while. Hey, we can follow that up. Oh, there's Cryptic. I was looking at that Massacre.
I know. I went left to right too. I saw Massacre Room. All right, Massacre Room. Okay. Oh, Nicol Bolas. Okay, cool. Crater's Claws. Oh.
So let's just have these uncastable cards in our deck.
Oh,
yeah.
this is gonna be great.
Watch us have triple blue, triple black on turn 4. Just watch us. It'll happen. There's also control magic here.
There is. Yes. We're
On the wheel, not much though. Like
on the wheel, hopefully, so 1, 2, 3, 4 playables on the wheel, 5 if we bolus. But this is a Greed Lord draft, all right?
Yeah, it is. I think Fire Arena or Sad Sack has just because the rest of the power in the pack.
No, like there's like 6 cards I'd take immediately, and like
I know, but we will get something back because of the power of the rest of the cards, like Dreadborn, FTK. Soul of Innistrad or Dungeon Geist or Dismiss. Dismiss is usually a cryptic command.
It's true. We could pick a second cryptic.
but then there's just Soul is just drawing cards, right? Basically,
Returning creatures from grave.
that's what it
Yes.
basically drawing cards. There's also Sundering Titan
Mm-hmm.
or Geists.
Looking at the blue and two, the blue 2 cards, and seeing if there's just something to be said there. Yes, the soul is value. That's a truthful statement.
It's not.
It's not Grave Titan. Is basically
It's
my problem.
not Grave Titan is the problem.
Do I want to be hyper control or decently control with the ability to attack?
No idea.
I
Let's
think-
go with yeah.
We'll go with this and see where we lead.
Remand.
Remand, I think, fits just fine. Look at this blue top end. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Or no,
It's
did I say
also
blue? I meant white.
a white top.
If this was
yeah.
blue top end, I'd kind of be on it.
There's also Stinkweed Imp.
Of note, I can abandon that black at any moment.
Oh, definitely. Like Groff's Messenger is.
Is cool and like could have been Finks or whatever, but I decided to go for the gold with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up a remand because it's early, disruptive. Tempo.
Sometimes it just stuffs people. Like it's a channel into Imrakul.
It does sometimes. Just
Although channel isn't here anymore.
no. When we're not there. Imperial Recruiter, nothing to grab in here. That's okay. Ajani Electrolyze.
Ooh, Electro. There's also like Into the Royal
Yeah,
and Sylvan Library.
yeah. And Ajani for not me. And Ophiomancer, which is actually annoying as hell.
Yeah, if we were going to stick on the black, Ophiomancer would be a reason to do so.
So what do we want to stick on?
I have actually no idea. I don't know what you're noodling towards right now. I feel like you have secret plans.
Not really. I mean, they're here.
Electro. I know what your plan is now.
Did you find it? Did you solve for my plan?
I think I just say that.
If Bolas doesn't come back around, I'll be sad.
Hippie or Inquisition of Kozilek?
I think Inquisition looks like the strongest thing. I mean, also Opposition if I had some more stuff to go with it. Talrin's okay, but I've never
You
been
could
hyper
pick
impressed.
Opposition and then pick the things that go with it.
True.
Although Inquisition of Kozilek will just always be good.
True. I think I'm going to prep for 3-color.
Yeah, for those who have not caught on in the zoo yet, we are hoping for the wheel of
We are
one.
preparing for Bolas.
We are preparing for mind control, as they say.
If not, I'll get something useful out of the pack, like Dreadbore even.
Yeah.
But Bolas is what I'm prepping here. This is priming the engines for Bolas. On the note of priming the engines for Bolas, this is some pretty decent white still coming around, but Stroke of Genius?
Stroke of Genius or Graveborn Muse. Stroke of Genius, though.
I think we're a deck that wants to be more Stroke than...
Since we cannot have Sphinx's Revelation, we'll just have half of it.
Did you know this targets a player?
It does. You can zoop them with it if you have 1,000,000 mana.
I've played that game once or twice.
Yeah.
It wasn't with Stroke. I didn't play when Stroke was... It was with Blue Sun.
Also, look at the art. Show everybody the art on Stroke of Genius. How amazing that guy, his expression is. Like, oh, I've got a poster of Karn in my wall. Blacks, Bogger, even Char,
Yeah.
Port.
I feel like we're a
Hell.
deck that can really take advantage of Augur.
At the moment, yes, we are.
Like, we have 5 cards in the pile that turn in very well with it. By the way, we're on Moment of Truth.
We are on the moment of truth.
In less than 15 seconds, we will find out if this deck gets to be fully operational, or if we have to...
Or if we have to, like, not play Electrolyze, is really like the...
Yeah, or
pick
maybe...
pick a color, basically.
We do! I think we get no is Bolas in
I think Bolus is in the next one.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
we opened Baleful Strix and Dual Caster Mage.
Okay. By the way, look at the power here. Bone Shredder, Forbidden Alchemy, Baleful Strix, even Dual Caster Mage.
Also, a Diabolic Servitude ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Like I'm feeling like if it wasn't Baleful Strix, I actually think I'd pick up Dual Caster and then move in there.
Yeah. Be the least castable deck
But here
either.
we go. Okay. I think this is
Here
the
we go. I think it's going to be here. I screwed it. We have FTK, Crater's Claws, Dreadbore.
even Fire Arena.
Yeah.
I am still committed to this 3-color nonsense.
Then is it FTK or Dreadbore?
I picked Cryptic over Nicol Bolas.
Yeah, I won't feel bad about that at all.
Dreadbore.
Dreadbore in.
Soul? We're not.
I will accept Soul of Innistrad. It's just
Yeah.
a 6/6 Death Touch.
So we're gonna need to find fixing. Bonfire does work. So does Recruiter. Actually, might be okay too. But Bonfire, I think, is more used.
Yeah, I think Bonfire is more important. That's us hedging that we don't get.
I'm gonna grab Ophiomancer.
Yeah, us hedging that we don't. Ooh, gifts.
We might be a Talrand? Nah, hippie. And Fire Drinker Satyr is not us. Okay, so the red might still be like a bust.
Yeah, the red might still be a bust, but we've got some pretty good blue and black going on.
And this looks more like a control blue-black that I can feel really solid about what I'm doing with it. Let's kind of...
Yeah, we'll just win the game with Hypnotic Spectre and Soul of Innistrad. Hopefully we get a Grave Titan to replace. Or to go with Soul of Innistrad even.
Ha.
There's the Six's Revelation we can't cast. There's the Grey Merchant of Asphodel. There's also like Ultimate Price.
Ultimate Price, even like Preordain. Ultimate Price is probably more realistic. Yeah.
Man, I hope the Grey Merchant comes back.
Same.
We also need a way to kill the Grey Merchant so that we can continue playing him off Soul of Innistrad. Because that's a 10 mana play I will make.
Ha! Like a sack outlet where I'm just like... Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ultimate Price over Preordain because I would like an actual piece of removal. It's not hard. I don't think I can call it hard, but it's good.
It's pretty hard. It's...
Like, well, Dreadbore is hard.
Dreadbore is hard. This is more like a Doomblade type effect.
Yeah. Like, we're talking, like, there's no creature in this pack that gets around it, but there are creatures that do get around it.
There are creatures in our picks that get around it?
Baleful Strix.
Yeah.
So...
Jace the Jace.
Jace, you say?
I would also be extremely happy with Consecrated Sphinx.
Yeah.
Jace the Jace.
Jace.
This is a mistake, Jace.
Yeah. So we're going all in on this. This might end up just being Dimir, but
yeah, things that could come back are
skill pick.
If Sulphurous Springs or Thoughtseize came back, I'd be happy.
Sulphurous Springs is probably the happiest I could be in here, because Thoughtseize I don't see coming back.
Yeah, I don't see Thoughtseize coming back either, but it isn't. But I guess we did the last pick like Hypnotic Spectre.
Right, black seems open, and black seems good.
Yeah,
I did pick Girl's Messenger, which probably is like unless I see heavy fixing, ain't making the cut.
Yeah, or you're casting it like a fake 5 mana spell.
Yeah. Fact or Fiction, Toxic Deluge as a...
It might be Toxic Deluge. There's also Seagate Oracle and Mystic Teachings, or Mystical Teachings as, like, things.
Toxic Deluge is a Wrath-ish.
That might be what we want. Like, we do have... Jeez, this is hard.
Mm-hmm. We're not seeing the duels for it, which is kind of saddening, but
yeah,
What can you do? This is kind of difficult. Like, Fact or Fiction's like the ridic.
But so is Toxic Deluge.
I think we passed Black Suns, and the only other effect like this I'll end up seeing is Damnation, and that's like a question mark.
Yeah, that's something even Damnation will be. Nobody's going to pass Damnation.
Yeah. I guess there's Living Death over there too. Ha.
Living Death is like not a real wrath though. There's Repeal and like Bloodline Keeper. It's a real wrath. It's a real wrath, but it's sometimes not as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up Repeal because we are a control deck, and Bloodline Keeper isn't a powerful enough win con for me.
Right, when we have like Soul of Innistrad kicking around.
Yeah.
Even like Hypnotic Spectre, I think is maybe stronger.
Well, like Ophiomancer and Baleful Strix are creatures that operate as defense. Augur of Bolas will, with how many instants we have in here, should hit.
Yeah. It's instants and sorceries, right?
Yes, both.
That's what I thought. We have the Augur, but no Bolas.
Yeah, I know. No Bolas.
What if there was just Nicol Bolas? Would you pick that in this deck?
It would have to be with like a pretty empty pack, to be honest. I don't want my win con to be super expensive like that.
Yeah, Far and Away.
I'm looking at Far and Away. It's an answer to like junk like this guy.
Yeah. I don't actually know what Deceiver Exarch is doing here.
Is Kiki in the cube?
I think Kiki so. Is. Like, Kiki is, and, like, Pestermite is, but Pestermite can be playable on her own.
Mm-hmm.
Deceiver Exarch, I guess, a Flash Horn Turtle.
I just noticed this is a cleric.
Yeah, all the Exarchs are just clerics.
I mean, so like, it feels super out of color because I see clerics as black-white because of Onslaught.
They are, but the red Exarch, Brutalizer Exarch, is also a cleric.
Strange. I guess I could accept a green cleric. I don't know, but Far and Away is not actually Far and Away. I did the best card in here. Hero's Downfall, Impulse, Hero's Downfall.
Yeah. Also, like, Looter Core.
Yeah, ooh, Looter Core is strong, too. I think I want more consistent removal.
Yeah, we'll pick our third, our more harder to cast question mark, Dreadbore. You're pulling the red out.
For now, I haven't seen the fixing, and it's not working without it.
Okay.
Looter Core, like, the big problem there is that it doesn't, like, I love Looter Core.
I think the spot removal is more important right now.
Yeah, especially if I have to take Dreadbore out, having a replacement Dreadbore does work.
Yeah. Bitter Blossom, eh? Or
is Bitter Blossom a card I can use?
It's really awful because right there's the Falcon Wrath Aristocrat and you want with it.
Yeah. Is Bitter Blossom news we can use? There's Splinter Twin actually is flat in the cube. Wow.
Yeah, Splinter Twin is too.
I think it's a safe pick to pick Bitter Blossom because I'm only giving up Fire Ice.
Yeah, the three cards I were looking at was Falcon Wrath Aristocrat, Bitter Blossom, and Fire and Ice. And Bitter Blossom is the safest of the three.
Yeah.
Sadly, all those stacks are gone. Okay, we're passing up Moloku to pick that.
And I still don't know if I can even be in red. I haven't seen any fixing.
I guess Night of Infamy is also a choice if we just want another guy.
I think I'm fine picking up Moloku over, like, if I pick up Keranos, I'm really trying to find that red fixing, and I haven't been able to. There's somebody else playing Bolas colors. Like, I don't think I can support red. I have none.
If Moloku was not here, I would pick it, but Moloku is here, and he is, again, a way for us to win the game. It's here. I think we can support that.
Give me that. Well, I don't think Keranos is stronger than Moloku, even, like, flat compared to the two cards. Like, I'd probably pick Moloku over Keranos most times. I don't agree with is that bad, but...
Yeah, it's hard to say. Keranos is like Moloku. Keranos just works on his own, like he always does what he does. But is now the time to hate something? I'm not that hard up for Bloodghast, although it is 2 black pips.
No. We're not a deck that supports it.
So you want to pick that Domri or that Vengevine?
Something like that. Maybe even the duel.
Just pick the Trop Island.
Yeah. Seagate Oracle?
Seagate Oracle, or that Mystical Teachings.
Are we a deck that can really use teachings?
It does, like, it grabs your Cryptic, is I guess the thing it does.
Yeah, I
guess Seagate Oracle does similar things in, like, stacking
Right.
the deck for you.
I kind of like the idea of something to defend myself in play, and I guess I get Bloodline Keeper anyway.
Yeah, black is open. Did you know that?
Decently. It's not like hugely picked. The big problem is there's the guy who picked Bolus, and it looks like he committed hard. Like
He probably did.
And
It's
we're
hard
probably
to
playing him round 1.
Well, we stole all his pieces. Manland, or I don't. If we're playing Geralf's Messenger, I don't think we can handle Manland. You're gonna pick it anyways, just because I said that.
Well, I think I'm gonna pick it because I don't. Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh my
Okay,
god!
now we can support Geralf's Messenger.
Yeah, that's good. And Falconwrath Aristocrat.
Maybe he isn't hard committed to Bolus colors, because I would not pass Falconwrath Aristocrat.
We need land.
Oh. We need lands. Dismember, Upheaval, Merfolk Looter, Shadow Mage Infiltrator.
Yikes!
Can we just take the pack?
No, I don't. I actually in the Shivan Reef, huh?
Yeah, we could Shivan Reef to play the Avalanche Riders, and I don't know. It's probably Upheaval. That's not really a card you pass up.
This is problematic because these are both very powerful. I don't have a good follow-up to Upheaval, but Upheaval is such a nuts card.
It's a flat reset that.
Trigon Predator.
I love that guy. I don't hate that art, but I don't like that art.
I wish it was the old art. I kind of like I prefer the old art.
This one's fine. Oh.
Wow, Borderland Marauder. I honestly didn't realize.
It's in there. I don't know
here.
why she's in the queue, but she's powerful. But
I'm gonna feel bad about passing Shadow Mage, but maybe at tables, who the frick knows at this table?
Or maybe like even Merfolk Looter, Bob,
Phyrexian
Tameo.
Tameo.
What do we want?
I don't think we're a Bob deck, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think we are. We're already going to be bleeding a little bit due to like Bitter Blossom if we play that. Then really it becomes like Metamorph versus Tameo.
Yes. Hard choices.
It's also Sinkhole.
I don't. Olivia again showing up.
Yeah, we could have Falcon. We could have the Falconwrath Aristocrat and Olivia Voldaren.
I feel like if I'm hyper control-ish, which is what it looks like I'm doing, Tameo's the better card.
Yeah, I that's probably a fair consideration.
Like, I feel like I'm a pretty control-y deck.
Oh, really? With our
Really?
Remand and our
Yeah. No, like, flat counterspell.
Well, we have Cryptic.
I know.
Are we a deck that can... Oh, there's Top. Are we a deck that can play Vidalcan Shackles?
Wow, Spiteful Returned is in here. I didn't realize that either.
Also, we are now wrong. We should have picked Karanos, because before the draft started, me and Jens were talking about how amazing Karanos and Top go together.
Mm-hmm.
A fun thing to point out. If you want the Bolt, but your top 3 cards are land, you can spin the top and draw a Bolt. But
Tamio's deal was that she showed up to Innistrad to check out the moon.
yeah,
That's it.
she's a moon sage.
She liked the moon.
She's maybe the least offensive of planeswalkers because she doesn't do anything.
She's from Kamigawa.
She likes moons. She has ink pens in her hair.
Yep, she has like floaty scrolls and like I don't think she even has like stories. She's just yep. Ha.
Can we support Recurring Nightmare?
We don't have anything to bring back with it outside of Grey Merchant.
There's also Kakusho and Dissolve.
Honestly, like Dissolve or Venser kind of speak more to what this deck wants to do.
Yeah, we already have some top end finish the game. We don't need Kakusho for that. Is it Dissolve and then or Venser then?
We don't, like I said before, we don't have a hard counter.
Right, and Venser is not a hard counter, but he is a flexible thing.
Yeah. Venser does a lot. Is Venser enough?
Is Dissolve enough, I guess is a question.
Not,
I like the card, but it's still cancel with upside.
Right.
It's a good upside on a cancel, but
ha.
I don't. Yeah, we could have been that. We could have lived the dream, but the land said no. There's deep analysis in Vampire Nighthawk.
What do we want? Nighthawk is a strong defense, and lifelink is something we don't have.
Yeah, and we already have Stroke of Genius to draw cards with.
Well, we have that. We have
Your Ilcord, a filter, things that cycle like Remand and Repeal,
Baleful Strix and Jace.
and Cryptic and Jace.
2 black pips. Ooh, compelling.
That's a pretty good argument. Also, we could have been the deck with 2 Armageddons.
Yeah.
In a different world.
This card's really strong, by the way. I just want
to
make
deep
sure
analysis.
everyone's aware.
Yeah, it seems like an expensive divination, but don't worry, it's Shainer's Edict?
I think it's Chainer's Edict.
It's a good card. Hey, it's even the old frame chain.
Yeah.
I don't even get it.
Do they keep changing that? I don't...
Yeah, it used to be like Chainer, like making a fist at you, or like a claw. And now it's the really good art of the guy cutting off a deer's head with half of a Bardiche.
The half of a Bardiche. We're gonna... Yeah, maximum blood. No.
Yeah, you sure you don't want to be a Blooderator?
Yeah.
It's the opposite of Phyrexian Negator.
Nah, we're good.
How about you have Phyrexian Obliterator and Negator in the same deck, and then you just flop around a lot? Tanglewire Bite.
They went with the new Tanglewire art.
They went with the new Tanglewire art.
Heavy dislike.
There's also Desecration Demon.
Not bad. Probably better than Precursor. Maybe.
It's often an Abyss, which is...
Well, I have a lot of control effects on, like board control.
Yeah, maybe the Abyss is what we want. And if it's not the Abyss, we just murder them with it.
Fair. I like having a big old creature. It's better than Bloodline Keeper.
Yeah, probably. Volrath Stronghold or Necrotal?
If I had Necrotal, I'd want Volrath Stronghold.
Yeah. What else do we have that goes with Volrath Stronghold? Grey Merchant. Well, we have no way to kill our own Grey Merchant. I guess we could Toxic Deluge our Grey Merchant for 5.
Oh, good God, pay all the life.
Yeah, probably Necrotal.
I'm gonna go with that, barring the fact that I don't have, like... God, it's good recursion, but I don't have...
What?! What were you saying about that guy committing to Bolas?
I also said when we pass this, I hope it comes back around in complete earnestness. Like...
Oh, okay. Also, I wanted to bring up, I got flabbered by the Shadow Mage, is Riptide Laboratory is in
That was actually what I was looking for was that wizards, and it was basically only Venser and Moloku, and I guess like
Yeah.
and Augur. Because oh,
If
yes,
we
we have
had
two.
you had the
If we had
Vendilion Clay.
snaps, snaps was the one that I really cared about.
Yep, like Snaps and Vendilion Clay.
Still don't think we're confident.
I don't think we're confident either. Are we Sinkhole?
Probably more than we're confident.
Yeah, who did take all the black blue
We're freaking
duels?
playing the worst. Like I'm passing the Bob because I'm not a Bob deck.
Yeah, we're not a
Like
Bob deck.
I don't have. I'll take Serum Visions. Thank you very much.
How about we fix ourselves with like
Yeah.
that and Ludriel Core?
This is gonna be weird. We have no goddamn fixing, so I'm gonna have to
We-
pick cards that are like really color light.
Also, we have no fixing, and I don't think we can support Mishra's Factory.
We'll have to take a look. It's likely. I guess I get it now.
But now we get to dissolve if we need it.
I'll take it. That's fine.
Yeah, we could have the Dark Written to Hippie plan.
I guess I also get my second choice in this pack too.
Yeah!
Like what in the hell?
I'm really sorry, Prophetic Bolt. I love you so much, but we cannot play you.
Different art.
It's Ralzeric, though. I don't mind Ralzeric at all. I don't think
Right.
we're playing
I didn't say
Blender.
bad. I didn't say bad art. I said different. I also don't think
Whoa! What?
we're probably not playing Waterfront Bouncer either, but you know.
We might.
All right, I'm gonna do this the backwards build.
Yeah, we put in everything that's like light to cast first, and then we go backwards.
Sort by color. Baleful Strixon, Shadow Mage, and Far and Away make it in. I like all three. Serum Visions, Augur Bolus, Ludriel Core, Remand, Seagate Oracle, Jason Cryptic.
Shainer's Edict, Ultimate Price,
Toxic
Hero's
Deluge.
Downfall.
Toxic Deluge. And now is where we start making different choices. I think, Stroke, Repeal, Upheaval. I like our blue a lot, which means I like Shackles, which means I like Nighthawk and Hero's Downfall. I'm going to add extra cards over.
Yeah, like Necrotal. I don't think we're actually a Grey Merchant deck.
No.
There's things to notice are Hypnotic Spectre, Desecration Demon, Moloku, Deep Analysis.
Moloku, Deep Analysis, Dungeon Geists, Desecration Demon, and I think everything else I'm going to throw over here for now.
Yeah. Hippie too aggressive for you.
A little bit. If I was going to play that, I'd rather play Desecration Demon.
Right. So we're one over right now.
Yep. And honestly... Alright, so what's the one over here? Win cons, what do we have for that? Little to none. We might need that Moloku in the deck.
We might need Moloku, and maybe like Moloku or Desecration Demon. Like right now, the only way we really have to win is J-Salt.
Yeah, Tommy Ult doesn't really win. It prevents losing. It takes the game, like...
A million years.
But
whereas J-Salt, just you win when you J-Salt.
So let's find Moloku in and find one card to cut. This honestly might be let me take a look at the curve. It's almost an 18-lander based on the fact of frickin' our, like, not having duels.
Right.
Ophiomancer?
Ophiomancer, maybe, yeah.
We don't have any way to abuse the free token. It's just a Death Touch guy on the ground. And we
It would
already have,
just
like,
be-
Baleful Strix.
We already have Baleful. It would be that defensive card.
And we have Vampire Nighthawk, too, for that.
Yeah, we have Vampire Nighthawk. Vampire Nighthawk takes a while to win the game, though.
Well, I mean, defensively, Death
Right.
Touching.
I like this. Sideboard options include Bitter Blossom.
Sideboard options include Heavy Black.
Yeah.
Like
Or
we
like
got,
like Sinkhole and Bitter Blossom come to mind as sideboard options immediately.
like let me take a look at this shit. Like if I went to like near mono black,
It'd be pretty strong if you did that, but you lose
Jace Cryptic.
Cryptic, Jace Cryptic, and those are worth playing on their own. Um,
However, I'm not gonna lie, I would still feel okay with that mono black deck.
you want
And
to just build? You want to just build that and put in like 6 islands for Cryptic and Jace?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the big problem is like if I throw in the mono black plan, I have to cut 15, 16-ish black card or blue cards, and there's only 11 cards to add in. So it doesn't actually add in correct. Like I don't have enough to go mono black.
Yeah,
Like,
you'd have to
but
you'd
like
have to splash
look at this
things.
curve of turn 3 Garrus Messenger, turn 4, turn 5. Our opponent goes, "What the fuck?" Then like explodes.
Yeah, they lose 8 life and then have to
9.
either die. They lose 9 life and then either have to sacrifice 5 permanents or just die at that point
Yep.
because they've already lost life to Gross Messenger.
Yep. And we could also have
there's-
Sinkhole onto like the curve of Inquisition, Sinkhole, and then these guys.
Or you could replace Scarab's Messenger with like Hypnotic Spectre and be just as nasty.
I'm not gonna lie, if it was anything but Cryptic and Pick 2,
Yeah, Pictic, and if it wasn't Cryptic and Jace, then yeah.
if it was anything in Cryptic in Pick 2, I would have committed to Mono Black. But Cryptic was like the one card I said to myself beforehand I would like go after. By the way, looking at color, it's probably like 10-7.
Yeah, I think 10-7 is fair. Or maybe 9-8 because not 10-7. We have Cryptic Command in our freaking deck.
Yeah.
And Vidalcan Shackles.
We're gonna
Most-
lose the game to mana base.
Maybe. It depends if we're off blue or off black. If we're off...
I agree that Upheaval looks maybe not really bad, but is worse than it definitely could be. It's not like we have a Tog to follow it up with.
It's worse than like the Damnation in the same slot, I think.
But I've never been disappointed to cast Upheaval even in like a losing situation. It buys you a lot of
So many
time,
turns.
and we operate. I can operate pretty low, like 2-3. If I
Yeah.
had Damnation, I'd feel better about.
We do have Toxic Deluge to fill the slot, and hopefully Vampire Nighthawk will let us come back from that. Things to consider, I guess, are if you were going to cut a card for another black card, I think it would be Augur Bolus.
Oh,
He's really good in our deck, but sometimes you just want the Necrotal or something, or the Sinkhole.
yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna hit that button.
And like Upheaval out for like Deep Analysis is also a fair decision to make, or like Geists. But Upheaval is just so powerful for what it does.
Well, like the big thing is the big problem in this deck with Upheaval specifically is that my follow up to it is weak. But that doesn't make the like that means the card like I need to be on like 9-10 to make real use of it.
Yeah, like it followed up by even like
it followed up by
Shadow Mage.
Nighthawk. It followed up by like honestly the big thing to follow it up with would be like it's the same colors as yesterday, but this is definitely a different deck.
Yeah, that deck didn't really know what it wanted to be. This deck knows exactly
Like,
what
I
it
guess
wants to
I'll
be.
show you what's going on here if I sort by CMC and then group by creatures. Also, can you like get? Would I play a 9-drop? Yeah, I would play a singular like as a finisher. The big problem is
Yeah.
I don't have one.
We don't have one. We have. I guess if we need big time game finish, we could put in
like a 9. I probably wouldn't play a 9, but I would like. Let me put it this way: I would at least consider playing something like Sundering Titan.
Yeah, I'd consider Sundering Titan.
My big issue is that I don't have outside of Moloku, it's going to be very difficult for me to actually close a game. Like, if Jace can do it, Tameo really can't. Tameo's ult isn't made for closing the game with the cards I have. I don't have any life loss. I just get to sit here and, like, remand every spell they play and laugh at them.
Which means, what do we do if they kill Moloku? Do we just lose?
We don't let them do that.
Okay. If we need more things, like, that's an argument to be made for Desecration Demon or something.
I don't know. Honestly, what I would have liked was when we had that choice between Jace and Consecrated Sphinx. Like, Consecrated Sphinx is the finisher that I would have liked to have had.
Also, like, yeah, we play Quill Leviathan, totally.
Maybe. I don't know. If that's true, I do usually draw a billion lands. Also, I have enough filter that I don't feel like it's impossible. The big thing is I just need a way to finish the game. Alright, let's play first. I see both colors, I see Jace.
I see Jace, both colors, turn to Augur. Hopefully does something for us.
Bitter Blossom is realistic, and that probably should have been a consideration. I kind of wrote that off. I wrote that off a little quick, and I think you might be right. Alright, so Augur.
Come on, Bolus, pull us something meaty.
Remand. Swamp.
Well, I guess we draw Remand.
That's cool. Mono blue, huh? Sphere of the Suns.
That's probably not mono blue.
Wow. Let's get in.
And we'll Remand the first thing he plays.
Yeah. I don't know if it's worth actually casting Jace.
I don't know if it is either. What else do we have to do?
I mean, like, I feel like that's very dangerous, and I would just lose Jace to a counterspell. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, that's probably true. So let's cast Jace when we have Remand mana up.
Or after we've remanded a spell of his. Like, I don't feel safe playing Jace here on 4. My opponent looks very blue, and I'm not doing it.
I wonder what that Sphere of the Suns is for.
Ramp?
Yeah.
This is probably the Bolus guy, like I said. Yep. I have confirmed our opponent has the Bolus.
Yep. I guess you want to counter Sad Sack?
I'll remand that. Oh! Oh my god!
Act of Negation.
Shit! Damn it, no! God, 2 more mana and I could kill him.
Oh my god. Crap, what do we do then?
We just attack. Ah! I'm going to be honest, I saw, like...
We saw a window of opportunity to murder our opponent.
I take that every time.
He passes his turn for this, though, and we get to play Moloku undisturbed.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. It might be... This is, again, dangerous, but I'll do it. No, I wanted to repeal the Sphere of the Suns to prevent him from having 5 mana.
Yeah, he would bounce Sphere of the Suns, and he would be unable to pay the mana, and then he would lose the game to Pact of Negation.
Mm-hmm.
So how many guys are you going to make?
I'm probably going to counter Bolus.
He's...
I don't plan on doing much of anything right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to go ahead and make 1 guy. And replay the land.
Yeah! That's the Moloku way. So, waiting for Bolus to come down.
Mm-hmm. He
So you
must
want
have
to
an
wait
end
till he has
step.
Bolus and counter mana?
Fact or fiction? I accept. Oh my god, what the hell happened?
Okay. Um,
Grim
Solar
Monolith's a
and
dead card.
yeah, so and Solar lands. Really, it's the question of do you want to counter Doomblade or do you want to counter Sower of Temptation?
I'd rather counter Sower because I can Hero's Downfall it.
Yeah, so we put Heroes down. We put Hero Downfall in the pile with the other stuff.
Like this. I think this is the pass I'm going to do. He might take... Actually, I might want to tempt him to grab the Sower.
Although if he, yeah, well, he might be able to make counters off of Moloku if he steals it.
You're
Well,
right there. That's scary, but I have Toxic Deluge.
yeah, it's fine. And the hell, we might just. Nah, we don't do that.
I get Videlkin Shackles it back. I'm gonna do this and see if he... He just grabs Doomblade. Okay.
Just we count. Do we counter that or do we repeal? Uh,
Or do I make tokens in response?
I don't know how I like for breaking tokens. It feels really bad whatever it is.
I'm gonna make a couple tokens in response. Like, I could... The big thing is he's baiting me. He's baiting the counter.
Yeah, he is. So I guess we just make tokens. Although wait, if he plays Bolus, what are Bolus's plus and first minus?
Minus is control a guy. Like, literal mind control my Moloku if I saved it.
Yeah, and then
Like, is awful for us.
yeah, what's his plus though?
+3, destroy target non-land permanent.
Neither of those seem really bad if he kills the Moloku, because we can just like Heroes Downfall the, like we can murder Bolus with Heroes Downfall as well.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and discard,
Chain. I don't know, man. We're far away from flashing that back.
I'm not gonna repeal Moloku there. I feel like that would be... Like, I feel like I'm in a good position. Alright, is he gonna Wrath?
If he Wraths, that'd be pretty bad, although I guess we counter that.
Black Suns for 1. You know what? You got it. I'll go ahead and try this. He probably has a counter of his own, but... Condescend for 1, okay.
Okay.
So, clear board. I don't like Toxic Deluge in this match. This comes out immediately.
Yeah, Toxic Deluge comes out probably for Bitter Blossom.
And he's up on cards on me. I think this is a point where I play... Oh, no, I don't... Like, playing Shackles sounds bad.
Yeah. Because he...
Bolus kills it. Chasm Skulker, eh? Ha! Ah. Incorrect of me there. That should have been a swamp. Might cost me the game.
Let's see what happens.
Grim Monolith. And we'll go ahead and repeal. Dismiss, okay. So, I've got a cool plan for this. Oh, does he have card draw in response? That'd be bad. Oh, no, he's just gonna... Oh, crap. Yep. That doesn't work at all.
Yep, that does not work at all.
Yikes.
Jeez, we need to draw something cool.
We're getting kind of stomped.
Starting to wonder, though, is he bolus or not? We haven't seen any red out of our opponent. Yeah, we have Sphere of the Suns, but that could just be double fixing.
Could be. I'm not going to be able to shackles that Chasm Skulker, because now it's outside of my range. I have Chainer's Edict, but the big problem is that it makes a bunch of guys. I want it
Yeah.
to... Okay then, buddy.
Okay, that's... I'm pretty sure with that we are losing the game. Yeah.
I've got one last trick.
Yeah, we can kill the Chasm Skulker and then Toxic Deluge to kill the tokens.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll draw like 6 cards. Or whatever. I forget which card it is. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm more exciting than that.
Wait, does that work? Ah!
Give me that.
Go to 1.
Go to 1!
Is he stumped?
1 life.
That's all you need to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, if we draw... Oh.
Damnation! Guess who gets a bunch of guys?
Man, I was kind of hoping to draw like our draw card guy and just murder our opponent with that. He's got Frost Titan.
That's getting Hero's Downfall once I untap.
It's got the blunter on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then countered unless you pay how much?
Two.
Now we get to play Baleful Strix.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Squid.
Send in the squids!
Activate squid mode.
Chubby's got sand in the potato salad.
Oh!
Yes! We
God, that
stole
was
it!
literal theft.
And that was a 3-mana ulcerate, wasn't it?
Yes! Feeling strong on that one.
Yeah. So, what are you feeling about? Like, we want to take Toxic Deluge out, even though it won us the game?
I feel like Chainer's Edict is
Yeah,
probably
Chainer's Edict
a decent
out.
card. Bitter Blossom?
Bitter Blossom or uh, like either Bitter Blossom or Bloodline Keeper or Desecration Demon, something like that. I know which one you're feeling.
Okay. Desecration Demon's real too, yeah. That dodges his Dismember.
It does.
I also have Far and Away, which might not be useful.
Sack out.
Yeah, Deep Analysis sounds like it. Okay, so the question is what comes out. I want to. So we'll go here. We'll go Ultimate Price. No, he has a couple things to kill with it.
Yeah.
The question is if Toxic Deluge just sticks in because it's a kill spell that is modal. Deep Analysis Dissolve, and I want Desecration Demon in.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
The only thing I wanted... Desecration Demon's the one thing I'm looking to change. I'm trying to figure out what that is.
It could just be Toxic Deluge, or...
I mean, I'm thankful for it for doing its job, but I don't think a Wrath is good in this match.
Yeah, I don't think it is either. Wonder if he's taken out all his Wraths, too.
Probably. I'm keeping Shackles in. Control is going to be important. Okay, colors in my opener are going to be... I'll keep this.
I will keep this as well. I like this a lot better now with single black for our double black spell. Okay.
End step impulse, okay. Strong.
Impulse.
Chasm Skulker is probably the best he could do, and I would just like land Hero's Downfall that.
Yeah. Like you get no. Would you get a squid for that, or would you, it's for equal to counters? Right?
Counters. Wake Thrasher. That's just as much of a threat.
Yeah. You could put off a. Well, he's tapped out. You kill the thing while it's tapped out.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm doing what I said, which was dealing with that. He plays Solemn.
He's tapped out. Or do you want to just play Shadow Mage? No, we'll play Jace.
Put this card on the bottom? Yes.
Yes!
So, Frost Titan is probably the most, offensive thing he could play here. But I can...
Not now, because he's looking for the land, I think.
Forbidden Alchemy main. Man's looking for answers.
Looking for maybe... yeah, what are we Forbidden Alchemy for?
Oh, this is good. I can play Baleful Strix and leave up a counterspell mana. Which is what I feel like doing right now.
Oh yeah, we could have just slammed Tamu, but whatever. Get owned, nerd. We will J-Salt you. Nope. Not with single black up, buddy.
Yeah, that can go on bottom because I put an island on top of my deck.
Just
I'll trade.
let them draw. Like our free cards counter each other.
Yeah.
Now, which stealth guy do you want to play?
Um,
I guess you could play both.
or do I
like,
want Tamio? I think I want one of the stealth guys. I'm gonna brainstorm first.
You could also. Ooh, I don't think we want upheaval.
I'm gonna keep it because like the lands are obviously.
Yeah, dead draws. We could play a stealth man and then bitter blossom to, or just two stealth men.
Well, I'm gonna work on Tamio.
Yeah. Give him two threats to deal with.
Diversify. I can prevent Bolus by just tapping red sources as they come.
Whoa, double forbidden alchemy.
Well, he's flashbacking it, so
Yeah, I know it.
that's
He's paying the mana on it.
yep. That's a lot of cards. I'll go ahead and play land. Tamio, go ahead and keep a land tapped. Jace, we're gonna start. Do we want to start working you, or do we want to start? Let's work you.
Yeah, we're good. Uh,
I almost don't care about that.
yeah, not with how much mana we have up.
Yeah, do you, no. So we'll go ahead and play out Bitter Blossom, Shadow
And the
Mage.
better stealth man.
And I could play Looter.
Any reason not to? Damnation.
Yeah, like a Wrath, but I think you got rid of all those because we're a control match. Honestly, the upheaval. So what's his game plan? Like, how does he get out of this? Black Sun's 3 is good. I didn't think he would keep that in, honestly.
It's fine. We still have bitter blossom.
Chasm Skulker, okay.
Well, that can become tapped for a very long amount of time.
True. I'm gonna go ahead and brainstorm.
We could cast Desecration Demon.
I think I could do that. Okay, is there anything I want to scry away here?
I don't know. I kind of like all this. Except Upheaval, maybe.
Maybe Upheaval is
this-
the card I scry away then at this juncture.
Hey, at this moment in time, it's... Do you have any shuffle effects in our deck?
No, so scrying it away would be like basically a permanent decision. A hard choice.
Like, Chasm Skulker is hard because we could A, tap it down, and B, block it forever. So,
I'm keeping Upheaval.
bottom.
I've already chased, and we're good. I would like to get Tamio to ult. That would be nice.
She's close. Will he kill this Chasm Skull? He doesn't kill the Oh,
Okay.
he gets a squid.
Yeah, he gets one squid.
With Island Walk.
Do you have a real threat to follow this up with?
You could, or I think we
V-click.
click probably getting. Geez,
Probably
what does he
getting
click
cameoed.
away?
I'm gonna go ahead and do this then. I really didn't think you would keep in that many Wrath of Gods. I'm cool with him V-clicking, because I have both Tameo to tap it down and Fairy Rogue token.
Right. What's he gonna punt of ours?
Also, guess what his last card in hand is? Do you know?
I forgot.
Because I know. He can make me pay 2 extra for this.
It's Condescend. Oh, we could just steal Vendilion Click.
Yeah!
Okay.
Yep, he knows
Goodbye.
what he's... Okay.
Because we were about to steal Vendilion Click, and then Tameo ult, and the game ends.
Yeah, like, Tameo ult's on 8, but I'm serious. Like, I have this lock. Like, you can't draw good cards through Chase, and yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the sideboard worked. That was better to bring in the Bitter Blossom. I overextended into Wraths, but I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect him to keep in Damnation. I like Black Sun makes a bit of sense, kind of like we were considering the Toxic Deluge. Like it's a good like
Yeah, it's a spell that does different things, but
it prevents it from decking. Actually, is a relevant thing in that match.
yeah, because of Jace.
Well, because he could just keep casting it for 0 and shuffling it back into his deck.
Yeah.
So.
And Jace ult is a consideration for decking.
Yeah. So yeah, there we go. Blue-black control pulling.
It gets there. It gets there.
Now I'm gonna be interested to see how we play against like non-control decks. I'm glad. I still think he might have had the Bolas.
He might have had the bolt. I guess there is a world where you could ask him.
I'm not
if he had Bolas. Like, did you have Bolas? Because we wanted that, but it didn't wheel around.
We wanted that. We still wouldn't have even played it if we picked it, but we wanted it. Magic the Gathering, everybody.
It's fun.
I'm happy
Repeal drew a card and costs 0.
I'm sad that we couldn't get the repeal win.
Right, that would have been so good. That would have been
like, yo! How do you feel about crushing?
It also shows you how worse Pact Negation is compared to like any other free counter. Like
it still did its job in that game, countering Jace.
It did.
I'm gonna have to. I'm also like I'm feeling so damn good about the like could have used Hero's Downfall plus Toxic Deluge to kill the Chasm Skulker. It's like no.
No, we go to 1 and then we win.
You're a control deck. I have the Geralt's Messenger and the Grey Merchant. You can't ban me.
You can't. I think he goes like Kakusho, kill his own Kakusho, GG.
Yeah, something like that. Or like he taps his thing for red and plays fire off of Fire Ice that he's main decking.
He just chars us.
Plays Mountain Fire Blast. No, Psy Blast.
Yeah, oh, it's Psionic. I don't think Psionic.
I don't think.
He goes Mind Bomb. We discard 3. Oh, we had 2 cards in hand, so Mind Bomb would have killed us.
Oh my god, Mind Bomb.
Mind Bomb. You can't escape the Mind Bomb.
But Mind Bomb has really good art. Oh, well that's great. We're in another cube land. We just finished round 1 and we're kind of in a holding pattern for a little while, as is usual. This is where we just kind of sit around and do nothing.
Yeah, just where you kind of have to wait.
Yep. Chat about Dark Souls and stuff.
I'm looking for one thing.
What you looking for?
I have this, I'll just Google the name of it. Because I have the UK post of it, but I don't have the Americano one.
I'm gonna bring up the...
Because this is on the UK side, but it says there's like, they're doing that thing again where if you buy a Pokemon and a 3DS, you can register it for a free game.
Oh, man.
And I found the how to claim page for Nintendo.co.uk, but I don't know where if that exists in American flavor.
I'll leave the deck up.
I'll let people look at it.
Yeah. So it's better than results screen, and we'll just like get thrown into the game when it happens. I actually need to like use the Pokebank or whatnot. I picked up the new Pokemon and been playing it very slowly.
Auras. I was thinking of. I don't know. Like that was my least favorite generation, but it also looks pretty fun.
Every time I see the auras thing, I keep thinking of JoJo's.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Gotta pay life for Toxic Deluge, it's true.
Yeah, it does cost life. And that's what we at Calicast covering the play. We shrunk down the Chasm Skulker with the Toxic Deluge so he could steal it. And then he kills it, and we kill him with squids.
Hmm. Gen 3 has two of my three favorites in it. The Metagross and the Melodic.
Yeah, those are both really good. I hope Melodic is not such a huge pain in the ass to get anymore.
Yeah.
They changed how it evolves, right?
I hope so. I haven't looked it up yet.
They even changed that for like Diamond and Pearl though. Like,
ooh, Persona Q. How is that?
yeah, how is Persona Q?
I've heard it's Etran Odyssey plus
Yeah,
a lot of Persona fan service.
Yeah, it's Persona fan service with. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Good enough. It's good that like Etrian Odyssey is like a good game, at least, and like all the Persona characters are like kind of good. But it is a bit sad that they've been riding the Persona 4 train so hard because how that's been their most popular game in actually years.
I understand why, because I like Persona 4 a lot as well, and can understand how other people could like the characters of the game.
They like it's specifically something about that game that is different from the other Shin Megami Tensei games that gets people to like it. I guess it's a bit easier. It's not got quite so many mind-bending. Get out of here! So many mind-bending concepts in it. Like you don't kill God in that game. You just kill a god, but it's a weird Japanese god. You don't know who is. So it doesn't matter.
They give you like literal 5 minutes of some guy telling you the whole story of it when you're on an island.
Right. You have the that happened a lot. That was a Persona 3 reference. Is sometimes you would get school lessons by that guy, where he was supposed to be teaching you like I guess like a substitute teacher, but then he would just go on ramblings about magic, like talk about totemism and shamanism a lot and druids.
I accept.
He was the nurse. If you were sick, you could go to him and get a courage boost.
Oh, okay. Melodic is probably the same because old contests are back.
Yeah, they did bring that back. Well, the biggest thing by pain in the ass is how terrible it is to get a goddamn Feebas.
Oh, I'm not, like I said, I'm going to be using the Pokebank because I want to bring forward, I think I mentioned it in a couple tweets, but Pokemon is this game where against everything I hate, I play it as though it's blood obsession. I have a Milotic and a Metagross that are like 4th generation. Like in the sense that there are 3 others before them. And soon it will be 4.
Yeah.
And they're like the Belmont family.
Ooh.
But without whip. Anyway. Pokemon.
I still need to
Our text fixing owns. This is like old school me playing Gate Crash fixing. It's great.
This is the holy ratio right here.
Yeah.
This is us first picking Karoff's Messenger for excitement and then realizing we couldn't play it because it's triple black. Mm-hmm. Although, yeah. Our fixing hasn't blown up on us yet, though. Even though it wanted to, because we kept hand because it had islands and Jace, even though it had the Hero's Downfall and no swamps. So of
Mm-hmm.
course you draw Run
Runner
a
Runner
Swamp.
Swamp, right?
But
To immediately kill a Wake Thrasher that would have been this like obscene threat.
yeah, that would have untapped as a 4/4.
Yeah, on tap is a 4/4, and he has Grim Monolith in his goddamn deck.
Right? So he just goes zip 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 zip.
And it's
Okay, I
like,
had a
it's not Basalt
okay.
Monolith, but it's not infinite, but it's 1 mana becomes +1/+1, in addition to how much he got off of him untapping. So it's like 15.
Mhm.
Our actual fixing is like Serum Visions, like the blue cycle stuff.
Yeah, and Looter Ilkor is important in that.
Mm-hmm.
Looter Ilkor will find us swamps.
Remand and Seagate Oracle and Repeal also play an early game role.
Yeah, although, yes, he can work. Well, not
Not
Augur
Augur. Not
Bolus.
Augur. Augur ain't fixing us. Augur. Okay, I should actually do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 targets for Augur.
12 targets for Augur. You hit 3 cards with them.
So
So,
36 would be the. Well, that's not how odds work, but
yeah.
it's when I play. I guess I have to do the math on the fly because
Yeah, it depends how many cards are in your deck and what cards you've
because
played.
obviously it's not 40, it's more like 30 because it's turn 2 or 3,
Mhm.
depending like turn 2 or turn 2 on the draw, which is 32 or 31 respectively. And then how many instant sorceries do I have in my hand? And then it's okay, it's 1 in 12, or it's 12 out of 33, 12 out of, or 12 out of 31, 12 out of 30, and 12 out of 29. You apply this. A lot of what I do is really quick. I term it shitty math, but I think that term is incorrect because the math isn't shitty as much as it is like just rough estimates.
Right.
And I like I guess shitty math implies that it's incorrect, whereas like it's actually usually pretty close because it's just quick. Okay, do like quick estimates in your head.
Hey, Kavanaugh raises a fair point. Our deck is 1/3 targets. It hits 3 cards.
Right, and
So
that's the shitty
on
math.
average, it will. The shitty math says on average you'll hit something.
As long as my
Which,
hand isn't like 4 instants and sorceries, when all of a sudden it turns down to 1 and 4,
yeah.
you know,
And even then, you have like
you play it.
decent. Yeah, you have decent
Oh,
odds. And even then,
sideboard. Let me move that over.
our
Sideboard's really
sideboard is
strong.
our sideboard is mono black. Uh, that's the sideboard.
Here's the
Uh,
sideboard. There's some other cards over here. We picked up Dreadbore, Falconwrath Aristocrat, Mishra's Factory, Electrolyze, Bonfire, Fire Drinker Slater, but we picked no fixing. Literal no
yeah,
fixing.
we didn't see any. Like the one piece of fixing we saw and hoped came back was black red
When I picked
because we were.
Electrolyze, there was a Steam Vents in the pack, but obviously I'm not going to pick the fixing ahead of the card that would make me play the color. The Trop Island was a hate pick in a pack that had Domri Raid and Vengevine. But yeah, we have some heavy black. We picked up a lot. I first picked Geralt's Messenger basically
On a whim.
on a whim. Yeah, there was a Kitchen Finks in the pack and an Armageddon, both of which would have been pretty solid picks.
Yeah,
Kitchen Finks would have turned this in a real different direction, I think.
I totally would. We would start picking up green or white.
Hmm. White probably would have been pretty nice. We saw like Hollowed Fountain and Glacial Fortress fixing, and there was a point where I had Geist of Saint Traft versus decent cards, and the blue still would have been intact because it would have been pick 2 Cryptic, and then it would have been like I was playing fucking Lorwyn Block Constructed because man, Lorwyn Block, I don't even know. Lorwyn Block was like where I first started playing competitively.
So you have fond memories of Vivid Lands, do you?
Yeah, well, it started with just Lorwyn coming out, and during that time period, I played a black-green elf deck that operated on the fact of I was like, green had the most efficient creatures in the goddamn universe, and you got to play Thoughtseize
Yeah, and then black was like
and
all
Profane
really,
Command.
yeah, and
That was the black.
all these good removal spells.
Yeah. It turned to Revelark once Revelark came out. Um, Revelark is a 4/3 for 5 that you may have seen me play in the past. I don't
Yeah,
pick it as
maybe.
much as I like to,
The
but I
Revelark sort of you kind of have to plan around Revelark. There is a theoretical, insanely unbeatable cube deck that features Revelark that me and
Hmm.
Jins have talked about at length, and it's
Well,
never going to happen. But
well, the
when
thing
it,
is that that unbeatable deck takes its notes, like look its crib notes, its sheet is literally looking at the constructed decks that Revelark has been in.
yeah,
In constructed, when I played Revelark, it was with Muldrifter, with Venser over there, with Body Double, which we can't have in here, but Body Double would let you your Revelark would die, and you would have Body Double come back as a Revelark.
and then the deck here has something like anything to kill
Oh,
your
and Mirror
team for
Entity.
free, so
Mirror
you can deck
Entity.
your entity as a way too.
Mhm. I really want to build that deck at some point because of how that combo is this gigantic mess, but it functions. Like trying to explain it to somebody is difficult even in person because it involves infinite mirror entity triggers stacked on themselves.
Yep.